afternoon to everyone. This is Seema. First of all, I welcome you all in today's session. In today's session, we will study about oogenesis, the meaning of oogenesis and its mechanism. देखिए लास्ट वीडियो में we have done with gametogenesis, means the process of formation of gametes. देखिए जो gametogenesis है that is of two types, spermatogenesis and oogenesis. Spermatogenesis means the process of formation of sperms which takes place in the male gonads mean testes, and the complete mechanism of spermatogenesis we have done in the previous lecture. And in this lecture we will study about oogenesis. देखिए जब हम oogenesis का या एग फॉर्मेशन का मैकेनिज्म पढ़ेंगे तो हम इसे थोड़ा थोड़ा स्पर्मेटोजेनेसिस से भी कंपेयर करते चले जाएंगे कि स्पर्मेटोजेनेसिस और oogenesis में क्या डिफरेंस आता है. देखिए सबसे फर्स्ट डिफरेंस जो है बिटवीन स्पर्मेटोजेनेसिस एंड oogenesis वो ये है कि स्पर्मेटोजेनेसिस द प्रोसेस ऑफ फॉर्मेशन ऑफ स्पर्म जो है वो मेल में एट द टाइम ऑफ प्यूबर्टी होता है, यानी कि नियर अबाउट 13-14 एज में जो प्रोसेस ऑफ स्पर्म फॉर्मेशन स्टार्ट होता है. बट इन फीमेल जो प्रोसेस ऑफ एग फॉर्मेशन इट बिगिंस एट द प्रीनेटल स्टेज मींस बिफोर बर्थ. कि फीमेल में जो एग फॉर्मेशन होगा उसका जो मैकेनिज्म फीमेल के जन्म से पहले यानी कि प्रीनेटल स्टेज में ही स्टार्ट हो जाता है. तो वी विल कंटिन्यू विद द मैकेनिज्म ऑफ oogenesis. Let's start. First of all, we need to define oogenesis. What is oogenesis? Oogenesis is the process of formation of egg, female gamete. And you know the eggs are non-motile, haploid, microscopic structures. So the standard definition, if you want to find, then oogenesis means the process of formation of haploid, microscopic, non-motile female gamete means egg. So simply the process of formation of egg in female which takes place in the female gonads means ovary, which takes place in the ovary. This process is called oogenesis. Let's start with the mechanism of oogenesis, that how the process of egg formation takes place. Yes, बिल्कुल स्पर्मेटोजेनेसिस की तरह जो oogenesis है it also takes place in 3 steps. The process of oogenesis involves 3 steps. First is multiplicative phase, second is growth phase, and the third is maturation phase. जब हमने स्पर्मेटोजेनेसिस का मैकेनिज्म पढ़ा था उसमें भी हमने ये 3 स्टेप्स पढ़े थे, मल्टीप्लिकेटिव फेज, ग्रोथ फेज एंड मैचुरेशन फेज. वैसे ही oogenesis में भी जो प्रोसेस है इट टेक्स प्लेस इन 3 स्टेप्स, मल्टीप्लिकेटिव, ग्रोथ फेज एंड मैचुरेशन फेज. दिस कंप्लीट प्रोसेस इज टेकिंग प्लेस इनसाइड द ओवरी. तो बिफोर वी स्टार्ट द मैकेनिज्म वी नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड द स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ ओवरी. आई नीड टू रब इट. अगर हम यहाँ पर ओवरी का टीएस देखते हैं, ट्रांसवर्स सेक्शन, तो ये कैसा दिखाई देता है. देखिए दिस इज ओवरी, और ओवरी की जो इंटरनल लाइनिंग की सेल्स है जिसको हम जर्मिनल एपिथेलियम बोलते हैं, जर्मिनल एपिथेलियम की जो कुछ सेल्स है दैट आर बिगर इन साइज, तो जिन्हें हम क्या बोल देते हैं, जर्म सेल्स. दी सेल्स आर कॉल्ड जर्म सेल्स. एंड द फ्लूइड फील्ड इन द ओवरी दैट इज कॉल्ड स्ट्रोमा. तो व्हाट हैपेंस, फर्स्ट मल्टीप्लिकेटिव फेज में क्या होता है, मल्टीप्लिकेटिव फेज इज आल्सो कॉल्ड प्रोलिफरेटिव फेज. दीज आर द 3 स्टेप्स. यस, फर्स्ट इज मल्टीप्लिकेटिव फेज. मल्टीप्लिकेटिव फेज जो हमने स्पर्मेटोजेनेसिस में भी पढ़ा था मींस प्रोलिफरेटिव फेज इन विच मल्टीपल डिविजन्स ऑफ द सेल टेक्स प्लेस. तो मल्टीप्लिकेटिव फेज में क्या होगा कि जो इसके जर्म सेल्स हैं, द जर्म सेल्स ऑफ द जर्मिनल एपिथेलियम अंडरगो सेल डिवीजन, रिपीटेड माइटोटिक डिविजन्स टू इंक्रीज देयर नंबर. तो इनका नंबर इंक्रीज होगा. तो द सेल्स आर गेटिंग मल्टीप्लाइड, तो these cells are now called as oogonia. These cells are called oogonia. I need to rub it. oogonia. देखिए नाम में बता रहा है मल्टीप्लिकेटिव फेज in which the cells are getting multiplied by the repeated mitotic divisions. So germ cells are undergoing mitotic division to increase their number, and these जो cells are now called as oogonia. And what will happen? Then one of the oogonium will get the central position, and all the other oogonia will surround this central cell. Thus a rounded mass is formed, and this rounded mass of cell is now called as nest or egg nest. So these are the these are the events of multiplicative phase, जिसमें large number of oogonia are formed. See, this formation of oogonia is taking place before the birth of the female. जन्म से पहले ये हो रहा है, because after birth no more oogonia can be added in the ovary. After that growth phase takes place. The growth phase, as a name is showing that the growth of the cell will take place. Growth phase में क्या होगा? जो ये central oogonium है, that will increase in size. This central oogonium is increasing in size. इसी के साथ साथ जो egg nest की cells हैं, these cells are also dividing and increasing their mass. ये भी अपना mass बढ़ा रही हैं. And these cells are now called as follicular cells. Follicular cells. After that, this central oogonium will get the maximum size. ये ग्रो करती जाएगी और मैक्सिमम जो अपना साइज अटेन कर लेगी. And this cell is getting the nutrition from this follicular cells. तो यहाँ पर एक क्वेश्चन बनता है कि what is the function of follicular cells? The function of the follicular cell is to provide the nutrition to the central oogonium. इन्हीं से न्यूट्रिशन लेके जो ये central oogonium है, that is increasing their size or showing the growth. After that, this oogonium will get the full size, and with this, the mass of the follicles is also increasing, and it will form the big structure, and these cells are now called as Graafian follicles. This structure is now called as Graafian follicles. This structure, Graafian follicles. तो Graafian follicles क्या है? Fully mature जो mass of follicle cells is called Graafian follicles. These Graafian follicles are surrounding this central oogonium. When the central oogonium will get the full size, now it is called as primary oocyte. It is called as primary oocyte. अब देखिए जो स्पर्मेटोजेनेसिस का मैकेनिज्म पढ़ा था, तो उसमें हमने कहा था कि जो स्पर्मेटोगोनियम is converted into primary spermatocyte. इसमें जो oogonia are converted into primary oocyte. So this is the growth phase of the oogenesis. Thus, primary oocyte is the result of growth phase. After that, the third maturation phase begins. Maturation phase is also called meiotic phase, in which meiosis cell division takes place. So what happens in maturation phase? अब जो primary oocyte है, this primary oocyte will undergo meiosis cell division, and meiosis takes place in two steps, meiosis 1 and meiosis 2. So what will happen? This primary oocyte will undergo meiosis 1. देखिए जो ये meiosis है, that is taking place in the Graafian follicles, in the mass of the Graafian follicles. If I draw it here, see, suppose this is primary oocyte. This primary oocyte is diploid. It will undergo meiosis first to form two cells, but of unequal size, one smaller cell and one bigger cell. But the ploidy is same, means primary oocyte is undergoing meiosis 1 to form the two cells of unequal size but with same ploidy, one smaller cell and one bigger cell. This smaller cell, this is called polar body or first polar body, and bigger cell, this cell is called secondary oocyte. Secondary oocyte. Again, meiosis 2 will take place. In secondary oocyte, meiosis 2 will take place. Again, to form two cells of unequal size, one smaller cell called second polar body and one bigger cell. This structure is called ovum or egg. Thus, in maturation phase, meiosis cell division takes place. कि जो maturation में या meiotic phase में primary oocyte will undergo meiosis 1 to form two cells, first polar body and secondary oocyte. Secondary oocyte will further undergoes meiosis 2 to form two cells of unequal size, one second polar body और यहाँ पर egg. ऐसा हो सकता है कि जो जो पोलर बॉडी है, फर्स्ट पोलर बॉडी में भी meiosis हो, but main function of the polar body is to maintain the ploidy of the egg. Thus, in maturation, meiosis cell division takes place. So these are the three steps of oogenesis. जो ये पूरा meiosis हो रहा है, this process is taking place in the Graafian follicles. See, यहाँ पर एक चीज देखिए कि in oogenesis, meiosis 2 doesn't occur immediately after meiosis 1. जैसे spermatogenesis में meiosis 1 जो होता है उसके बाद ही meiosis 2 हो जाता है साथ के साथ, बट इसमें ऐसा नहीं होता है कि oogenesis में when the primary oocyte undergoes meiosis 1 to form first polar body and secondary oocyte, this secondary oocyte is released from the ovary to the fallopian tube. When the secondary oocyte comes here and the sexual intercourse takes place, if the sperms reaches the secondary oocyte, then this secondary oocyte undergo meiosis 2, means at the time of fertilization. It means जो एक term आता है ovulation. What is ovulation? Ovulation is the process of release of egg from the ovary to the fallopian tube. तो जो ovulation हो रहा है, that is not taking place at the egg stage. It is taking place at the secondary oocyte stage. I hope you are getting that secondary meiosis 1 takes place in the ovary and secondary oocyte is formed. This secondary oocyte is released from the ovary to the fallopian tube. Means here comes secondary oocyte, and when this secondary oocyte comes in contact with sperm at the time of fertilization, then the secondary oocyte undergo meiosis 2. Means meiosis 2 takes place in the fallopian tube. So it is also the difference between spermatogenesis and oogenesis. That in spermatogenesis, meiosis 1 and meiosis 2 takes place in the seminiferous tubule. Means जो meiosis 2 है, that takes place immediately just after meiosis 1. But in case of oogenesis, meiosis 2 takes place at the time of fertilization. So these are the three steps of oogenesis. So when we study about the mechanism of oogenesis, we also need to understand the difference between the spermatogenesis and oogenesis. Exam में भी बड़ा common सा question आता है कि write the points of differences between spermatogenesis and oogenesis. So see, spermatogenesis is the process of sperm formation and oogenesis is the process of egg formation. एक difference देखिए कि जो process of spermatogenesis that takes place at the time of puberty, वो puberty के time पे sexual maturity के time पे start होता है. But जो oogenesis, it begins before the birth of the female. और जो spermatogenesis है, at a single time millions of sperms are produced. But in oogenesis, single egg is formed in 1 month. एक month में एक ही egg produce होता है. Because in spermatogenesis, a large number of spermatogonia undergoes growth phase, meiosis 1 and meiosis 2. Means this process takes place in a large number of spermatogonia. But in oogenesis, single जो egg mother cell यानी कि single oogonium undergoes growth phase and undergoes meiosis 1 and meiosis 2. So in spermatogenesis, large number of sperms are produced, but in oogenesis, single egg is produced in 1 month. Also, the growth period in spermatogenesis is of very short time, but the growth phase in oogenesis is of very long time. लगभग ये 13 years का भी हो सकता है, as I said you. And the process of spermatogenesis is a continuous process. Means the formation of spermatogonia and their growth takes place throughout the life. But in case of oogenesis, no more oogonia can be added after the birth. तो birth तक जितने oogonia और follicles बनने हैं उतने ही बनते हैं. After that, each egg is released in every month. So these are some of the points of differences between spermatogenesis and oogenesis. And this is all about the process of formation of egg. Which takes place in 3 steps: multiplicative phase, growth phase and maturation phase. In multiplicative phase, we studied that oogonia multiply to increase their number, and the process and the egg nest formation takes place after the growth phase, in which the central oogonium increases in size and form the primary oocyte or egg mother cell. And also in growth phase, the growth of the follicle cell takes place. These follicle cells, called primary follicles, then increase their mass to form secondary follicles, then tertiary follicles, and ultimately give rise to Graafian follicles. The fully grown cells of the follicles are called Graafian follicles. The function of the follicles is to provide the nutrition to the developing oogonium, and the process of formation of primary oocyte takes place. And this primary oocyte is diploid and is also called egg mother cell. And third, maturation phase, in which meiosis cell division takes place in primary oocyte. Primary oocyte will undergo meiosis 1 to form secondary oocyte, and secondary oocyte will undergo meiosis 2 in fallopian tube. Meiosis 1 it takes place in the ovary, and meiosis 2 takes place in the fallopian tube if fertilization takes place. And thus the process of formation of egg is completed. So this is all about the mechanism of oogenesis. In the next session, we will study about the hormonal control of oogenesis. That how the process of egg formation is controlled by the hormones. Thank you.